Everybody has a turn back moment. Everybody has a crossroad. You can either decide to continue or to quit, to go forward or to go back.
I need you to evaluate yourself and ask yourself the question, how are you wired? When you have a trial or a tribulation, how are you wired? When you hear the word no, does it break you? I'm wired differently. I get excited about no. I love no. I love it. It turns me on. No, Eric, I'll be back. I'll be stronger when I come back. Don't shun the no. Every no, you take the no and you recycle it. You hold on to it. You embrace every no, and you let each no make you callous to no. You get so strong that when you hear no, it turns you on.
And for many of you, you have robbed yourself of a full life because you don't want to deal with crises, because they're uncomfortable, and because you're timid and passive, you run from them. There's gonna be some scars. The scars gonna come. You might as well get blessed by the scars. They gonna come. There's gonna be scars. There's gonna be defects. There's gonna be problems. You running from the blessing. There's gonna be scars. This is earth. There's gonna be some hiccups. We gonna take some L's. We gonna get hurt. We gonna cry. We all go through it. You think you the only one? You think you special? Some of you though, you let your pain pump you. You let your pain make you quit.
I'm telling you, do me a favor. Just don't let it break you. If you get past it, on the other side of it, it's going to be phenomenal.
I don't want you to go through this process, but nevertheless, take me through the fire. This is the problem. Some of us have left our employment and we've come into this industry and we've brought with us a 9-to-5 mindset. This is important. You're doing what entrepreneurs do, but you're doing it with a 9-to-5 mindset. And what a 9-to-5 means is that I'm going to put forth effort during this time and this time. When you are a true hunter, you don't go by time, you go by the gazelle. I'll say it again. When you are a true hunter, you don't hunt from 8 to 3. Why? Because the gazelle may not be open from 8 to 3. You hunt until you get a gazelle, and you don't stop until you get one. And then you get another, and then you get another, and you get another. And so somebody says, E.T., you're number 5 on some list as a top motivational speaker in the world. You're number 10 in certain lists. How do you feel? I said, I feel terrible. I feel worse now than I ever felt before. I said, why? I said, because at first I wasn't going after the number 1 guy. Now that I'm on the list. See, I didn't know before. Like some people say, my grandmother, how could your grandmother live in the projects at the time my grandmother lived in the projects in Detroit? Like, how could your grandmother live in the projects in Detroit? I said, she's having a great time. So what do you mean she's having a great time? Has she not flown and seen the world? I said, well, that's why she's in trouble with where she is economically, because that's where she's been her whole life. So the challenge is the person who's been rich and they're broken. That's a challenge. The challenge is you don't know what that life is like. You don't crave for something that you've never tasted, you've never had before. So for me, I was okay when we were just doing videos, but now, right? So what happens, guys, if you don't know this, that a lion has a different type of appetite. So the more, when a lion, like a shark, takes blood, it's dangerous. So you don't get to the point, listen to me, a 9-to-5 person, they make a sale and they're excited. When you get to my level and you get one thing, then you try to get to the next level, then you try to get to the next level, then you try to get to the next level. A true hunter hunts. Okay, you missed what I just said. A true hunter's goal is not the prize. A true hunter's goal is to hunt. That's what they live for. They live to hunt. They don't just live to catch it. It's the whole process. You don't get excited about the process. So here's the challenge. Everybody's going to get the same information. Everybody's going to get the same pamphlet. Everybody's going to get the same speakers. Everybody's going to get the exact same thing. Everybody's going to have access to the exact same thing. The problem is everybody wants to be a beast until it's time to do what real beasts do. Everybody gets excited. E.T., the guru story, but nobody wants to get up at 3 o'clock. Like for real, you walk out of here pumped up, fired up, you get some new information, you're ready. Everybody wants to be a beast until it's time to do what beasts do. And what you have to understand is everybody that you're going to hear from, Eric Thomas, high school dropout, ate out of trash cans, lived in abandoned buildings, slept in cars, multi-million company that's changing the world. I didn't say America, the world. Why? Because not only do I want to be a beast, if you follow my 24 hours, I do what beasts do. You can't just say you want it. You can't watch the video and say, I want it as bad as I want to breathe. It's cute to say it. But when it's showtime, when the sun comes up, you got all the books, you got all the tapes, you got all the access. Now it's time to hunt. And what separates you from everybody else is that when it's time to hunt, you're ready to hunt. So you can get all the information. What's gonna separate you is when it's beast time, when it's war time, you gotta get up and make it happen. You gotta get up. So this morning, yup. I don't know how it happened, but one something this morning, we got an emotion. Yup, different country. Yup, still got the exercise in, still got the workout in. Yup, still walked as a team for about an hour or something this morning. Yup, everything. Yup, different country. Nothing. Yup, still swimming pool. Yup, did the whole 9. Yup, still met this morning. Yup, did the whole 9. Still made all the phone calls. Still answered all the tweets. Yup, 16-hour ride. Nothing changes. I'm here, and I can say jet lag. I come up with a whole bunch of excuses. I had a call yesterday. It was 9 o'clock in the morning back at the state. Every week I'm on. I made the adjustment. Everybody talks like you a beast. You dress like you a beast. You got the cards like a beast. Your image, everything about you says, I'm a beast. That's how you present yourself. When you present, I'm a beast. But then when it's time to do what beasts do, you back up. You have an excuse. And I told you before, innovation is rewarded. You to write down before you leave very closely. I want you to know you should be excited. All the information you're gonna get, all the information you have, there's only one equation that's missing. There's only one thing you cannot purchase. There's only one thing you cannot buy, and that's what real beasts do. That's something you're gonna have to do.